Hey guys, you're watching Lightning Rocket, and in this Perler Bead tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make these really cute Minecraft spiders from Perler Beads. I made this tutorial because Halloween is fast approaching, and I wanted everyone to have enough time to make them. The first part of the spider is going to be its face, with its many eyes. Make sure to always pause the video after I'm done laying out the pieces. These parts are the ones that go onto the side of the spider's head. Make sure to make both of these pieces as they're going to be going on both sides. Now this is the top of the spider's head. Only make one of these pieces. And this is the bottom. Also, if you're wondering how I iron these pieces, make sure to watch the previous video, which was also an ironing tutorial. Now this is the back of our spider's head, and once this is ironed, it's time to put the head together. Once you've put the first set of pieces together and ironed them, it's time to put them all together. So you're going to take the front panel, and as you can see, these are the pincers and all of these are the eyes. You're also going to take the side panels with these red beads, and you're going to stick it in to complete the eyes from the front and from the side. You'll see they line up. Next, we're going to repeat the step, but on the other side of the head, like so. Next, we're going to flip over the head so that the pincers are on top, and we're going to take this bottom panel, and as you can see, it has two black beads at the front. We're just going to stick it in to complete the pincers. Right here. Now, we're going to put in this panel right here. There are two dark gray beads, which are going to go to the front. Next, as you can see, this is the bottom and this is the top. We're going to take this part and put it on the back, making sure that this V-hole is at the top because this is going to be helping to put it onto the body, like so. And now the head of our spider is finished. Now we're going to be putting together the back body of our spider. So this is either the top or side panel. You can switch them up. It doesn't really matter in which position you put them. And make sure to make two of these pieces as they're going to be going on either side of the spider. Here is the back of the spider. You can tell the difference between the back and the front, as the front will have much more holes, two to be exact, because they'll have to be connecting to the main body. So these, again, are either the sides or the top, but these are going to be going perpendicular to the previous side or top. So make sure to make both of these pieces. And now we're putting together the front of the spider. And once this piece is ironed, it's time to put the body together. Once you've made all of the pieces required for the back body of our spider, it's time to put them together. So we're going to grab the front panel and both of these side panels. You're going to notice that here there are two beads and here there are three. The three beads go to the back. So because this is the front, we're just going to put them in right here with the two beads at the front. And we're going to repeat the step on the other side, making sure the 3 bead gap is at the back and the 2 bead one is at the front. Next, we're going to take the top panel. You can also see there are 2 beads and 3 beads. This is just to make it line up with the holes, like so. Then we'll just flip it over and repeat the step on the other side. Next, we're going to put it right side up and we just snap it on like this. And now the back body of our spider is finished. Once you've finished the back body of our spider, it's time to move on to the most challenging part of today's build, the legs. Make sure to make all these pieces very accurately, as this is the hardest part. So these are the front legs. So now these are the connectors for the front legs. Make sure you make 2 legs because they're going to be going on either side of today's spider. So these are part of the inner legs. You're going to be making 4 of these pieces because there are going to be 4 legs in total. As you can see right here. So now these are also part of the inner legs, but these are going to be the parts that will make the legs separate. And finally, here are the connectors for the inner legs. Also, make sure to lay out all the legs separately because it'll be quite a pain putting them together later. So these are the back legs. Make sure to make 2 of these pieces as there are only going to be 2 legs. And finally, here are the inner parts for the back legs. Also, make sure to make 2 of these pieces as there will be 2 legs in total. So here are the connectors for the back legs. And here are all the strips that will be helping to keep the legs together as they can fall off really easily. Once you've made and ironed all of the legs, you're going to need to lay them out exactly like here. Make sure to double check all the bead positions before putting them together because this is the most challenging part of the build. Also, make sure you have 8 dark gray connectors and 16 black connectors. So first we're going to start from the front legs. So over here we're just going to put them one on top of the other like so. And on this side you're going to put these connectors in so that they align with the black and dark gray areas. So we're just going to put the black connectors here, here, and a light gray connector over here. So this is one of our legs. This is the front leg. So now we're just going to repeat this step with this leg. Also, don't forget that you won't be filling this gap in. We're going to be using that in a later step. So now we're just going to finish off putting on the connectors. And here, the front leg is finished. Now we're going to be focusing on the middle legs. So of course we're just going to align the holes again. But here you might be able to see that this is kind of like it's a symmetrical piece. So you're just going to need to find the corresponding lines. As you can see right here, this has 1 bead here. This also has 1 bead here. 1 bead, 2 bead, 1 beads, 2 beads. So this means that we have to put it on like this. Like this. So now we're just going to repeat the step with this connectors, same way we did previously. And one of our middle legs are complete. Now we are just moving on to the second leg. 1 connector, second connector, and third connector. So now we only have 2 legs left. I'm just going to do these quickly. 1 connector, 2 connector, 3 connector. Okay. Now we're just finishing off the final leg right here. 1 connector, 2 connector, and third connector. Okay, so now the legs are almost finished. All we have left is the final outer legs. So we're just going to take them and we're going to line up the holes again. Also making sure the pattern lines up. And we're just going to flip it over like this. And we're just going to grab both of these dark gray pieces and we're going to put them right here. And then we're just going to repeat the steps like so, completing all of the holes. So congratulations, you finished the most hardest part of today's build. So now we're just going to make sure they're all lined up. So these big gap is going to be at the bottom. So we're just going to put it like this. And because this thing, which is kind of like a L, it has to be outside. So we're just going to put it over here. Make sure not to mess up any legs because it'll be hard to putting them in order again. So you can notice that here there's three on the there are three 2x3s, and here is a 2x2. So this is a pattern which goes like this: 2x2, 2x3, 2x3, and 2x2. So we're just gonna take this, and you can also see that this is one of the outer legs, and this is also another outer leg. So this is how we should put it. And next we're just gonna take the inner piece and we're just gonna put it in here. Same thing for this side. Now that we've properly laid out the legs, it's time to take these pieces, which are just an 8 bead and a 5 bead. So the 8 bead, we're just gonna line up these holes. These are the 8 bead goes to the bottom, so we're gonna flip it over, and as you can see, there are the connectors. This is the bottom, so we're just gonna grab it, put it together like so, and we're going to just stick the connector through the middle like this. Next, we're gonna repeat the step with this side as well. Now that you've got this in, we're just gonna have to flip it over, trying not to spill anything, like so. Keep in mind this is pretty challenging, so you might need a while to finish it. So here, it's the 5 bead, and we're just gonna compress this, and we're just gonna pop it into this hole. Again, this is very challenging, so Also, I kind of over-ironed this piece, so I'm just going to grab the less ironed piece and I'm just going to pop it in. But if you do over-iron it, don't worry. It might take you a bit longer to put in, but it'll hold stronger for sure. I mean, if it's seriously over-ironed, it might just keep popping out. But otherwise, I think it's okay. If it doesn't go in one way, you can just flip it over and try the other side. Once I finally put in this over-ironed piece, it's time for the next step. So finally, we're going to be putting together the body of our spider, like the body. So this part is going to be holding the most stress, so make sure to make it well. Also, this is the front and back panels, and make sure to make both of them. Here are the connectors that will be connecting the head and the back body to the inner body that will be holding the most. And here are both of the sides of the body. Here is the top and bottom. And this is the part that will be keeping the head off the ground. Once you've finished ironing this part, this is the middle of the body of the spider. So this piece is going to have the most strain because it's going to be holding the big back and the big head in place. Also keep in mind that the legs are very heavy, so this is also going to have to be made very well so that it holds all of it together. So we're going to take one part, which is the front, and we're just going to take the top and we're just going to put it into one of the 2 bead holes. Next, we're going to repeat the step on the other side, like so. Next, we flip it over and put in a smaller piece, but which is similar. Make sure to remember that this is the top with the longer piece and this is the bottom. So now we're just going to take the sides, and keeping in mind that this part, as you can see, it is just long. We have to make the 4 beads come out. We're just going to put it like this, and we're going to repeat the step on this side as well. And then we just flip over the body and we slide it in. Next, we're just going to take these pieces and we're going to slide them in right here, making sure that 2x2s stick out. And we're just going to repeat the step on this side. So now for the front part, we're just going to put all of this stuff together. So here I'm just going to take out the back, and the front, and most importantly, the legs. So here, I'm just going to take the body and placing it like this, I'm going to grab the legs and put them in. Like so. That is one side. And here, putting it together, this is the other side. Keep in mind that they sometimes can pop out, so you will have to always, while you're assembling it, pop it in. Again, keep in mind that they can fall out. Once I've finally put in the legs, it's time to apply the back of our spider. So we're just going to take it, and as you can see, there is a 2x2 hole and a 1x2. So the 1x2 means it's the top, so we're just going to put it in like so. Now, we're going to take the front of the head, and we're going to just slip it on the same way we did for the back. But before that, we're going to grab this T-shaped piece, and we're just going to stick it into the bottom of the head. This is a connector to make the head elevated from the ground. So we're going to grab it, and we're going to pop it on, just as we did with the back. And now, our spider is finished. I hope you guys enjoyed building this model. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.